Hello and welcome back to Carrion. This is episode 6 and basically a bonus episode. Last time we started by going back to the research ward and kind of stumbled into a final upgrade that turned out to be something like a point of no return, which allows us to go through this door over here. So, it came as a bit of a surprise to me that this is how the game ends. I don't know exactly what I expected, but something somewhere out here in the frontier to be the end of the game. Since the game didn't really encourage backtracking into earlier levels all that much up until the point where you had this overview, what you had missed in which level, I basically just willy-nilly ran into the research ward, the first level again, just to see what we had missed there, and then we kind of stumbled into the credits. But that means we should actually try looking at all the other levels now and see what else we can find with these containment units, and which of the upgrades that we have now actually allow us to grab the stuff from all those levels. There seems to be a containment unit out in the frontier, which is interesting. I don't recall seeing anything of that form. So yeah, military junkyard has its containment unit breached. Uranium mines doesn't. Botanical gardens. The reef base. The HQ. The power plant, warfare facility. The bunker is done at least. Okay. So yeah, we'll just run around, see which other levels we can find, see if we can locate the frontier containment unit as well. Huh. Now, isn't this interesting? I don't recall that area at all. Alright. So maybe we try to get into the uranium mine? Oh hey. What's here? Aw. Containment unit number 2. Polychuria grow a third prehensile tentacle. How does that help us? I mean, we only have one right stick to aim. I already haven't really understood what the second tentacle helps us. Weird. Oh, okay. Where does this then go? What is any of this? Wait, we've been here? How have we been here? Huh. Oh, this is a way to get to the uranium mines. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, we should have just got in there now. I do want to look around a bit though. Is there anything else we can spot? Okay, this is the military junkyard. This one is done. No, let's go to the uranium mine. I think that one's a good one. Okay, let's go locate the containment unit. Only there was a map anywhere. Yes, I'm revisiting all the save points, mostly to ensure that they will heal us back up to full. At least that's how I believe the save system works. Still a tiny bit unsure about that, to be honest. Which is weird, considering that I've already seen the credits of the game. Oh wait, this is the symbol for the containment units, right? Oh, I don't think we had that upgrade. Oh. What? Oh, interesting. So they want me to sneak around. That's cool. Wait, but we cannot leave, and now we're too big. Wait, is... Wow. Like, navigating is so difficult when you have so much biomass. Aha, we can deposit biomass here. Okay, so we have energy. We can... What? Why are we so slow? Why are we so slow when we don't... when we are cloaked? I've never noticed that. Is that a thing? We cannot get through quickly enough. Does that mean we don't have enough energy? Do we need to go visit other containment units before we can get this one? Don't deposit, come on. What did they say which number this was? Oh. Probably not number 3 then. Can we go back there? This is containment unit number 3. What? Is there something I don't understand? What? Yeah, that clearly didn't do anything. Okay, so I'm unsure whether this is a puzzle I'm supposed to be able to solve with my current set of abilities, or whether this is an ability gate demanding me to prove that I have more energy than I have right now. Because the only way that I know about circumventing these lasers is the cloak. And while cloaked, we seem to be crawling rather than, you know, rushing about. This is curious. We might come back here. We might come back here under the assumption that we might get more energy. Like maximum energy capacity raised from other containment units. I mean, in the DLC, we've seen that the energy bar that we had a couple more pips towards the right, which to me looked like we had more energy than in the base game, and it would make sense for these containment units to provide more energy. Because it's an easy optional upgrade that you can provide to the player without breaking the game balance all that much. It just makes life a bit easier, I guess. Yeah, I also don't know how to open this gate unless we have one of these hunter-seekers open it for us, and there's none of those close by. Interesting. Huh. Very, very interesting. Ah. Okay, let's leave the uranium mines again. Dead end, this is the path forward. Okay. Military junkyard was done. So then kind of the question becomes... wait, do we enter here and leave on the other spot? How does this work? I don't recall this area at all. What is this? Leather. As it is a waste landfill. Oh yeah, I kind of remember this area. Aha, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to happen. Wait, there is a shortcut through the water here? Wow, this is sneaky. Huh. Marshlands. Oh? What is this? Was it biomass? Why? Where does this go? Oh? Oh. Interesting. Well. What? Where does this go? We just zoom in. Oh, that looks like botanical gardens. Nice. Yeah, we need to find the containment unit here. Laser scanner in use. I see. Is this where we learned the cloak? Oh hey, there is something over here. There is humans. Sneaky. Wow. That's really sneaky. Containment unit number 4. Okay. What now? I don't understand. It's like we need to be in that space while activating this thing, which can only be possible if we bring that human with us. Human? Human. Would you mind lending us a hand? Oh, is that what we were meant to do in the other space as well? No, wait, the human needs to go there. Because the human, while we control the human, they cannot go through these doors. Okay, so human go here. We go there. What? What now? Oh, the human is there? Yeah, because you see there were these barriers with these tentacly thingies. Also in the other area, we have to see if there's a human we can control. Ah, yeah, that was in the uranium mines, right? We need to check. Neat. Pyrophilia. Fire resistance increased. It takes longer to set the biomass afire. Nice. Save. Okay, so these are actual puzzles. Alright. Where did we come from? From somewhere up here, right? Oh god, this space is so confusing. Wait, but leaving is this way. Is that correct? That's correct. Okay, so let's get out of the botanical gardens again. What was over here? Something that is locked. What? Is there anything that is locked? Oh, wait. What is here? This is an exit. What? We're in the frontier again, right? I don't want to deposit biomass. Down here is the botanical gardens. We go up. We go right. This is the path to the reef? I believe. This is the reef base. Yeah, I mean, opening that or not opening that doesn't really matter all that much. So, where was the uranium mines? Sneaky shortcut. Okay, so is there a human anywhere near here? I mean, the problem here is there is no ladder for the human to go around. There's a ladder here, but I don't know how that helps. Anyone? We cannot. Can we get energy through there? No. I don't understand how this is supposed to work. Because there's no obvious human around that we can take control of. Maybe it is a question of energy. Yeah, maybe we will come back to this later. Oh. This was what again? Oh, this is the exit to the uranium mines, of course. Alright, so we go to the reef. Navigating this world is so confusing. Military junkyard is not interesting, because that's done. So we will try to get into the reef then. Does this go to the reef? No. What? Oh, we need to go a bit further south? Maybe this is the reef. But now the question is the containment unit in the reef proper? Or do we need to go to this bridge area? It's kinda separate. I don't have the faintest idea where to go. Well, but maybe they've actually locked most of the places that we don't need to go to anyways? Yeah, a lot of the places seem locked. Let's go right. Oh, hey. I don't like the fire. Well, nom 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 nom. What now? Sorry, was this the actual containment unit? No, what is this place? This is nothing? Is this the actual containment? This is the actual containment unit. Okay, so we need to use the Hunter Seeker to blow up this thing. I see. What? What does this do? Oh, more energy. Yes. Give me more energy. Oh? Interesting. This is funny. They've done something very curious with the level design here. What now? No. What? I don't know how to do this. Unless we have more energy. Again. What? What? So we could go back once. And then it's done. I will actually go back once. To see what else is here. No, okay, so... What? Oh, this is just a spot for us to charge the energy. I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay, let's think about this. Oh. Do we have enough time? Hold on a second. We do not. Oh, wait a second. But I'm dumb. We can't just go here. And recharge. Why did it feel difficult? Fire resistance increased again. Fine? Okay. Is there anything else out here? I guess there wasn't? Okay. Curious. All right. I guess we need to find another level. I still don't understand what to do in the uranium mine. Oh, hey. HQ. Let's go to HQ. Oh, hey. Conveniently placed. So you expect me to be smaller from the start. And you don't give me access to the thing. Okay. I guess, okay. But no, we have easy access here. Ah, come on. So we go tiny for stealth. Then we go energy and we do this. How does that help us? Oh. What now? Okay, while we're tiny, we cannot break through the wood. What? So we could deposit biomass here. Does the biomass sink to the ground? That's gonna be an interesting question. Does it fall through? Yes. Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea this was a thing. Electrosis? Maximum energy level increased. And there we go. Okay. Nice. Thanks. So this was the HQ. I have no idea where this is going. Down here again. No, I don't think we want to be here. Oh. Armored warfare facility. Highlands? Hey, wait, have we? Ah, come on. Oh? Aha. Ooh. That was a tough one, right? This is where we learned this ability. So the question is, where is the containment unit? An indicator. Oh. So you can go around here. Does that help us though? This is where we started the level. This is... I remember that fairly well. Or at least I think we started the level here. Maybe we didn't. Or... Hold on a second. He's having some kind of flashback. While reviewing the footage of this episode where we went through here, I think I saw the containment unit. Wasn't it over here? Yes. Yeah, because the thing is, this is unclear without the context. I was actually, initially I was up here wondering if we had been through that door, and now I understand that actually as long as this kind of diamond-shaped light is on, it means we haven't been there yet. Originally there was like a barrier here that I hadn't even noticed. It was the same kind of barrier that was up here blocking the exit. And so when we lured the Hunter Seeker from up here to blow open the gate, it also blew open this. I saw this in the recording. And only then did I realize, oh, this is how you're meant to get in here. Okay, more energy. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, because you cannot get in there otherwise. Okay, makes sense. Nice. Okay. On to other places. So we are collecting more energy. Ah! Okay. Nuclear power plant. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, because in this military, in the armored military warfare area, there was nothing in terms of our abilities that was blocking us from progressing or from reaching that spot. It was just understanding the mechanics of this Hunter-Seeker thing that was necessary to even leave the area. And then a tiny sidestep from there would have given us an upgrade way sooner. Well, everything's rumbling, that's not safe. But hey. We are the big bad tentacle monster here, so we probably don't care. Oh god, don't shoot at us. Where are... Can we not deactivate this then? Deposit biomass. Wait, haven't we just been here? Yeah. Navigating this space is so confusing. Like, all of the levels are really, really confusing because there's too many one-way pathways and then doors that lock like behind you or after you're done with the area or something like that. Huh. So now I'm even wondering, is there any chance the developers would allow for the possibility of... Wait, no, what's the other way? Of you actually locking yourself out from gaining access to these containment units? It wouldn't feel right. Because why else do they give you the chance of going back? Oh, hey. Oh, wait a second. This is new. Oh no, I have even commented on this spot being not accessible when we were here. So sneaky. So incredibly sneaky. Okay. We can deposit biomass. We don't have energy anymore. We have energy. I bet we need to be tiny for more sneaking. Because that's exactly what's happening. Okay. Ah. Okay, now we have more energy. Curious. What now? But wait, while we're tiny, we cannot blow open this thing. Like, we cannot have the hunter-seeker come after us, right? I need to try something. So if this human they cannot go through this door for us. What? Oh. The hunter-seekers go after the humans? I had no idea. Oh, I like vaguely remember that at some point we heard something explode and that's probably what had happened. Interesting. Okay, so let's go down again. What? But we cannot access this? It seems silly. No, don't. Okay. Open this thing. Grab energy. Then we go up and deposit energy, deposit biomass again. Aha! And now we will be more sneaky by stealthing through here. Having that human blow this up for us. And since we can now sneak around this, even more energy. Sneaky sneak. War har 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 har. Nope, don't deposit the energy. Don't deposit the biomass, man. Bad tentacle monster. Okay, so we have the shield again. We can leave. Okay, cool. We go through here now. I guess. Isn't this the exit? Come on, go through it. Yes. Okay. Nice. Yeah, these are really curious puzzles. And they're even more puzzly, it feels like, than the rest of the game was. Which is really cool. Okay, where do we go now? Oh, have we? Have we revisited this level? No. What? Wasn't this the entry to a level? Oh, maybe it was the entry to the bunker. Okay, let's check again. So we have the frontier containment units. The research ward doesn't have a containment unit, which should have probably been the dead giveaway that's gonna be the end of the game. So uranium mines is still missing because I believe we need more energy there. Oh yeah, that's the only one. Huh. Isn't that interesting? That's level 1. Hold on, something fishy is going on. There was this area that we don't know how to get to. Up here? Oh yeah. Aha. Funny? Okay, so we're going to the uranium mines. If only I could remember where they are. Somewhere here. Ah. Okay, so now that we have more energy, let's try this again. Is it really only a question of energy? That would be really weird. But also we need to get smaller, right? I still don't understand why these... What? What? No, we cannot actually reach the energy. So we cannot recharge while we're traveling. Let's try, I guess. It still is not enough. What am I missing here? Is there a human that I'm not aware of? Like, does this connect to anything? What? Can we bring a human here? But I still don't even see how a human is actually gonna help us here. Because I don't think they will be able to even reach the button. What am I missing here? We don't move faster if we shoot behind us. I was just wondering if there's some form of recoil that we can make use of to move faster while cloaked. But that doesn't seem to be it. I am genuinely flabbergasted. I also don't see a hunter-seeker that we could lure to open that door down there. So what kind of upgrades did we get? We got more energy, we got flame resistance, we got a third tentacle, which I still don't see what that actually does. I mean, it's like we have 3 points where we can grow the tentacle from, but how does this... actually help us? Is this an input problem? Is this actually easier to do with mouse? Like, how does this... How do you even control this with mouse and keyboard? Can I mix controller and mouse? No. Oh, wait a second. You only control this with mouse. Q, E, tab, and shift. Interesting. Is this really an input problem? So Q, hold Q to do this. Can we reach the energy? No, you cannot really do that. No, it's not an input problem. Okay, mouse and keyboard doesn't help. That's curious. I have no idea how to get this final upgrade. Huh. I mean, it feels too convenient for them to give us this deposition ability here, right? So it's like we needed to use that anyways. And the only way that I'm aware of circumventing these lasers is stealth. I mean, that's exactly what we got it for. And I mean, if we're on that other side over here, or even here, if we cannot reach the energy in the middle, we have even less chance of reaching the button to like reactivate the lasers from this other side, right? Do we need to be faster? No, what? No, what? Come on. No, we're just crawling through this space until we don't have energy anymore. I don't understand. There's something here that I'm missing. It seems to actually be a puzzle and not an ability gate. And I don't get it. We can recharge on distance with the shooting ability? Because that was the only option left. Wow. I had no idea. Wow. That's an interesting way of teaching the player. Maximum energy level reached. Wow. Okay, I guess we figured it out in the end. Yeah, trial and error and rule out all the other options. What was this level? No, this is the exit. What am I talking about? I'm not in the wastelands, or in the frontier. This is the frontier, okay. Uranium mines, finished. Okay. Now it feels like we're done with the things. Yeah, so they really railroad the entire path through the game, pretty much. Up until you are mostly done with... Interesting. Up until you're mostly done with pretty much the entire game. And then with all the abilities that you have, they basically allow you to really roam around. What? Shall we go back because we hadn't opened that one shortcut? This is the base. This is the entry to the base. How do we get to the bridge again? Can we get to the bridge again? Wait, no, this was the containment unit. What? No, I don't go through there, go down here. How do we go to the reef? What? Can we not go to no, not to the reef, to the bridge? Can we not go to the bridge anymore? No, we've just been on that side. Huh. Weird. Very weird. So how do we leave? How do we get to the main area again? Oh, we go up here via the HQ. Yeah, okay. Okay, warfare facility. And then... power plant? I don't want to go to the power plant. Aha! Yes, this is where I want to be. Okay, so... everything's breached now. Everything's 100%. Yeah, nice. Alright, this was a really cool bonus episode. Neat. We got all the final puzzles. We learned more about the mechanics of the game. Isn't that great? I guess that could have helped us quite a lot, actually. Like, knowing that you can recharge energy by shooting the cobwebs. That's really important knowledge. nom 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 nom. Alright, so we will go through the final bits of the game again. Anomalous Materials Vault. Alright. Totally normal human doing totally normal human things. Yeah, this is fine. Three B, 2B, 1A, 0A. Still don't know what that means. All right. I guess that's it. Carry on. Yeah, keep calm and carry on. Right? This was a really cool game. I mean, the concept of you being the alien and doing this kind of sneaking around in air vents and, you know, stalking and preying upon the humans. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. I mean, in order to sell this idea, they kind of have to have a certain degree of, you know, violent interaction with the humans or combat or whatever you want to call it. Personally, however, I preferred the puzzly bits of the gameplay much more than the combat bits. You could argue there wasn't a lot of combat, but there were several rooms that required you to execute fairly well on taking out the humans or exploiting. I mean, yeah, as I've mentioned before, it to some degree it felt like even taking out the humans has a certain level of puzzliness to it that reminded me very much of Katana Zero, which I absolutely adore. Katana Zero is a phenomenal game with incredibly compelling narrative. The narrative in this game was fine, just being the alien that was trapped by the humans and then taking revenge on them is kind of funny. The art was pretty solid, I want to say. Sound design was really intense at times, but I wouldn't be able to like recognize any of the music from this game, which is maybe kind of intended to be more of a horror music background. But yeah, overall a really solid experience. I really like what they did here. I will go check out what other projects the developers here were actually involved in. I wouldn't be surprised if they've done like games before this or even after this, because at this point this game is already like what, 3, 4, 5 years old. I actually have to check. But yeah, I really liked that. Really interesting design. It still is very confusing though that navigating the spaces was very hard, very, very hard. Is that because they were trying to put you more in the actual position of that alien monster that is like not able to properly plan out a route through such a complicated space, and by just giving you fairly narrow vision of the area that you are in and navigating it more on an intuitive level? That's maybe the idea behind not giving you a map. Because it oftentimes really felt like I'm kind of the alien creature talking about, and suddenly there are humans around the corner, suddenly there's something exploding, and I'm like reacting in almost a panicky way. I'm still fascinated by how the most disgusting bits of body horror are actually in the main menu at the very, very start of the game, and the rest is mostly fine. Just red pixels splattered about everywhere. Yeah. Well, this was pretty cool. I've already shared most of my thoughts at this point in like the previous episode and now this one as well. So yeah, I hope to see you again on another journey sometime. With more aliens, with more sci-fi. Yeah, but not always with this amount of gore, maybe. I hope to see you then.